All right, you guys. So, as I like to say with these things, as long as everything is working the way that it's supposed to be working, we are now live. So, hello and welcome to everyone who is watching the Written in Melanin channel. Wherever this day may have found you, I'm so glad that you are here. My name is Chelsea, and I write books about black girls who aren't all that nice. And we are here to be productive. We're doing writing sprints today, you guys, because the way I need some accountability in my life, that is what we're here to do. I think I've talked about this before. I will continue to talk about it until I'm done. I have rewrites for We Are Dying Gods. So, I am, sorry, got distracted. I am working on that, and I am working on basically just getting my life together, y'all. Not even gonna lie, I have been all over the place the last week. It's been a really busy week, so I'm just like, I just need to sit down here at the computer and like get this done. I have finally gotten to the point where it's like I have everything that needs to be done, like written down into a separate document so that I can actually like go in and get stuff done. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. Feel free to let me know what you're working on in the chat. As for me, we got five minutes on the clock. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and hop into this first sprint. We are doing 25-minute sprints today. So 25-minute sprints, 5-minute break. Gonna try to get in as much as we can. May or may not go until 2 o'clock, but definitely going to at least 1 for sure. So that being said, let me know how you guys are doing, what you're working on, so on and so forth. Also, La is here and Morgan is here. Good morning. I hope you both are having a lovely start to your day. And yeah, as for me, like I said, I'm trying to get this stuff done. The way my brain has been all over the place, y'all, it's shameful. Really. But it's been a really busy week for me, so I'm trying to be like nice to myself and like mindful. Like, hey, you were doing a lot this week, so chill out. but yeah. I just now noticed that I still have like the text up from the when I was doing the body doubling. So there we go. Stretch, breathe, drink water. That's the reminder we need. So let's see here. Sam is also here. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see here. I need to write a few blog posts, but also need to get my daily word count for Project Chaos Bar. Ooh, sounds fun. You know, I'm rooting for this word count because the way I need this story to be done, I need this story to be done so that I can read it. So I am here for it. Let's see here. It's like you were doing a lot this week. Yeah, y'all. The way that I have had so much to do this week, it's wild because I talked about this before. Also, Read Love Listen is here. Hello. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're thriving. The way I've had so many meetings this week, I've been peopling so much. Like, I love talking to the people that I talk to because I got things done. It was productive. It wasn't just like, oh, we peopling just to be peopling. But like the way in my brain, I was just like, yo, I am tired. I'm super tired. I need a break. That's kind of where I'm at now. So today is like the first day where I don't have I lied. I do have a meeting. I have a meeting at 3:30. So the goal for today is just to get stuff done before I have to do the meeting, because I also have to go to the post office because I have reopened whatchamacallit. Reopened We Are the Origin, the hardback version. This version of the book. I have put it back up on my website. So now it's available. I have to go to the post office and send off a couple of copies because people ordered them, which is great. It's a good problem to have. But yeah. Let's see here. Only 2 more days until the weekend. You've got this. Yes. And it's Mother's Day weekend, which is kind of wild to me. So y'all help me out with something. Because there are a lot of like things scheduled for this weekend, and I'm just kind of like, maybe it's just me the way my family is, but I was just like, it is Mother's Day weekend, y'all. The way I'm not trying to do stuff, I'm trying to go see my mama and like lay up in her house and do nothing and spend time with her. I was like, I'm not trying to be on no author panels. I'm not trying to do no live streams. I am not trying to do anything. I do not want to be available this weekend. I do not want to be available this weekend. So I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, I just, I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. But yeah, let me know if I'm the weird one. Let's see here. Celeste, I loved your interview with Between the Reads. Ah, Celeste is here. How did I miss that? Hello, welcome. Yes, and if you guys have not watched it, listen to it. Y'all need to go listen to it because both Celeste and Audra are like two of my favorite people. So y'all need to go listen to the interview with them where Celeste is talking about the first book in her series, Conquest. If you missed the Melanin chat, we did that on Tuesday. It is still up. You can go watch it. Audra talked a little bit about her book there as well, and there's a link in the description of that video so that you can go pick up the first book in the trilogy, Conquest. And it is also available on Kindle Unlimited. So if you want to grab it, do so. There's a link on the Melanin Library, so if you do get it from Kindle Unlimited, you can support the Melanin Library by clicking on the affiliate link there. But yeah. Let's see here. Morgan said, I'll be working on book 3 of my trilogy. Awesome. And La said, as you should, mama time. My mom's birthday is the day before Mother's Day. So you get double whammy. That's fun. And the interview was really awesome. I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, for sure, go check that out, you guys. But that is our first little break. We're going to go ahead and jump into this first sprint because the way I will sit here and talk and not be productive, we're not going to do that today. We're not going to do that today. So let me know how long y'all want to sprint for. I think it's set for 30 minutes right now. I think I'm going to do the first one. First sprint's going to be 25. If you guys want to do something different after that, let me know and we could adjust it accordingly. Also, Laya is here. Hello from Spain. I love that y'all are all over the world. That's amazing. One day I'm going to leave the United States and I'm going to appreciate that. But for right now, that's not the life I live. That's not the life I live. But yeah, I'm going to keep talking until I get my stuff actually set up because the way y'all know I cannot do two things at one time. My goal for this first sprint is I am working on finishing up chapter 1 for my rewrites. I have everything back that I needed for the most part. I want to say about 2 beta readers who haven't got for this like first round that haven't gotten back to me yet. So I have a lot of feedback from my beta readers so far, and I got my edits back from my editor as well as talked to them. So I'm like, I have a very clear idea because the way everybody was like, Chelsea, what about this? And I'm like, okay, I hear y'all. Y'all don't have to gang up on me like this. The fact that y'all don't even know each other and y'all were not in the same document and y'all all said the exact same thing, clearly I need to fix this. So that is what I'm working on. I'm working on the second scene of chapter 1, getting through that. And yeah. But it's basically 10 minutes after, so we're going to go ahead and start this now that I have everything pulled up. And y'all know how this works at this point. I'm going to put some chill hop on in the background, 25 minutes on the clock. And when you hear me talking to you again, that means it's time to come back and share what you did with the class. So, let's see here. I'm going to go walk and find a coffee shop during this first sprint and then sit my butt down and write. Nice to see you all. And I might try to work on some commissions. Awesome. I hope everyone is productive in what they are trying to accomplish. And let's go ahead and get into this. Happy sprinting, everyone. All right, lovely people, that is it for that first sprint. So come on back, let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. We've got a 5-minute break, so this is your reminder to stretch, breathe, drink some water, do whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself. As for me, I'm feeling pretty good. I am about, I don't know, maybe a quarter of the way through this rewrite of the second scene of chapter 1. Adding a couple things here and there, like I said, rewriting. For me, that process this time around looks a little differently. Mostly because like I am literally retyping the document into a fresh one. So I have the original one that I sent out to my editor that she annotated up on one side of the screen, and then I have the one that I'm actually working in right next to it. And basically, I'm just like literally copying over the words, but then as I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, this would be good here. So I've added in like little conversations and little explanations of where she's like, oh, I probably should have touched on this here, add a little bit of character development here, like very minor things, nothing that's like, oh, this is completely different, but something that's just kind of like, okay, we have moments, especially since this is the second book in the series, just kind of a gentle reminder in chapter 1, like who are these characters, what are their relationship to each other, how do things work, so on and so forth. So far, so good. Also, shout out to Uncle Bucket who came in. Hello, welcome. Hope you are thriving this beautiful Thursday morning. Let's see here. I'm not working on anything today aside from prepping the house to be ready for my dear sweet puppy to come home from her knee replacement surgery. Ooh, I hope your puppy is well and that she gets all the rest and the treats and the belly rubs that she wants and that she heals up well. I'm glad that she's getting to come home today, so I'm excited for you. Let's see here. Lau said I got most of the first blog post done. Awesome. And Celeste said I actually just started because I had to feed my pets. I'm doing some warm-up sketches. Sounds good. Sounds good. As for me, I have my chips over here, so this next sprint I will probably be doing that and prepping these books to go out to the post office later today. So I'll probably go ahead and sign them and stuff them with the map and get them ready to go out. So that's what my plan my plan is. But I'm feeling really good about this rewrite, you guys, like honestly and truly. I feel like it's crazy because I was talking to Celeste about this. I don't know. I talked to a lot of people off camera, but I was just saying that I feel like this version of the story, like the first version of the story was good, but I feel like this one is getting so much better. Like as I'm rereading it, one of the things that I always say is just like, if you as the author are enjoying what you're reading, then you probably wrote a good story. And like, I am legitimately enjoying rereading this, knowing like what's coming up, what's happening and everything else. So I'm having a really good time with it, and I'm just like, I hope other people do as well. So we'll see. We'll see. Also, subtle reminder that if you have not pre-ordered book 2, feel free to do that. If you want book 1 and book 2, you can pre-order the hardback version of both copies. So hardback version looks like this, and it does come with this underneath the jacket. So if you want the hardcover version of We Are the Origin and We Are Dying Gods, I do have a bundle available on my website that I will probably only keep up until the second book comes out, maybe a month after. So feel free to check that out, all that good stuff. There are links in the description box below if you want the box, the hardcover, or We Are the Origin. But yeah. Let's see here. The best part of running my own business is that I'm able to take as much time off as I want to be there for my puppers 100%. Yeah, so I feel that like one of the things that I love working for myself, I love about working for myself is the fact that like I have time to do the things that I need to do. And it's just like, okay, well, if I need to work on a Saturday, I can just work on a Saturday. It's like, it's nothing. It's good. Wait, did you say book 2 pre-orders go out? Did I misunderstand? They're not going out. They're up. The book 2 pre-orders are up. I'm literally working on the rewrites right now, so I can't send the book out. But the We Are the Origin, the first book, they are going out as people order them. So if you haven't gotten the first book and you want the hardback, it is available on my website, and it comes with a full color map. So if that's what you're into, this is upside down. Full color map. So if that's what you're into, check it out. It's also signed as well, and they're numbered, so you know exactly which number you got. So far, we are up to... Let's see here. What number is this? 189. So that's actually pretty cool. So if I sell 11 more books, I'll have sold exactly 200 copies through my website. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. I'm glad it's going well. I thought we didn't get anything till August. Yeah, no. The second book's not coming out till August, homie. Please don't don't think it is. I'm not trying to spread misinformation. Let's see here. Morgan said I wrote 182 words and talked to my mom during that sprint. Awesome. Love it. Glad that you got that phone call in there. I talked to my mom earlier today, so I'm really excited to see her this weekend. We leave tomorrow, and I'm just like, whoop, get to see her, get to show her this magazine that I got featured in, and I got her this really cute gift that I hope she likes. I don't think she's watching the live stream, but on the off chance that she runs across it before I see her, I'm not gonna say what it is. But yeah, anyway, that is it for our 5-minute break, you guys. I'm trying really hard to stay on time today so that we can get in as much work as we can. So we are going to go ahead and jump into this next sprint. I feel like 25 minutes was actually really good for how my brain is working today. So we are going to stick with that as long as you guys are good with it. So that being said, we are going to go ahead and jump to this next sprint. 25 minutes on the clock, chill hop in the background. And when I start talking to you again, it is time to come back and share what you did with the class. So happy sprinting, everyone.
Did you get up today? Whoa. And are you doing okay? Whoa. Did you leave it all behind you? Or did you take it away? Whoa. Life will lead you in the right direction if you let it.
two, one.
All right, you guys. So that is it for that sprint. So let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. This is also your reminder that we are taking a 5-minute break. So stretch, breathe, drink some water, do whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself. As for me, I have some water, I have some chips. So I got up out of my chair. We're doing the things. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Also, shout out to Read Love Listen, who made it back home and is back sprinting with us. Welcome. Also, Dreaming Truth is here. So hello, welcome. Glad you can make it. Hope you're having a productive Thursday. As for me, I pretty much did what I said I was gonna do. Got some snacks, got some water, got the books that I have to send out prepped for the post office, so that once I'm done today, I can go ahead and drop those off and head out. I am about 3/4 of the way through this chapter that I'm working, the second scene of the first chapter. There we go. Second scene of the first chapter that I'm rewriting. And honestly, I like it a lot, you guys. There are just subtle things from the first one where it's just like, okay, now that I know where this is going, I know the completed story. It's like I can go back in and like tweak the things that need to be tweaked, because one of the things that I was just like, oh, I want to do this better. There is a conversation between Brandy and one of the other vessels at the beginning of the book that I was just like, when I wrote it the first time, I was like, I like it. I kind of want them to have a very like mild kind of, not confrontation, but like a mild feeling each other out type situation. And now that I'm rewriting it, I'm like, oh, I actually know this character a lot better. So being able to write it and they're kind of back and forth really helps out a lot. And also just like the placement of some of the other characters in the book that I'm like, oh, this person just this character just kind of like fell off. Let me go ahead and adjust this. So doing that and kind of getting it all together, it feels like it's coming together. So I'm really excited about that. It is 12 o'clock. So like I said at the beginning of this, especially if you're just coming in, we are definitely going at least until 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We may go longer than that, depending on how I personally feel. I'm not gonna lie. But the goal for today is to get as much done as I possibly can. So we're gonna see how that works out. But yeah, let's see here. La said I did the blog post I'll be on to the second one soon. Awesome. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to check out La's blog. It's really dope. So get into that. La, if you want to drop a link to it, feel free to do so. Let's see here. Uncle Bug said, I love when you find the characters' voices. It's so reassuring. It is. And for me, particularly with the rewrite, it's not that this character didn't have a voice before. It's just that in the rewrite, I'm just kind of like, oh, this would make more sense for how this character would interact. Because the thing that I try to do with the story is everybody kind of has their own relationship. Like nobody has the exact same relationship with each other. So I kind of want to make that clear, especially when it comes to Brandy, because like she's the main character and she's, I don't want to say special, but she's for sure got protagonist powers. And it's just one of those things where it's just like, okay, the first book, a lot of the characters already have like previous interactions with Brandy that they're falling back on and kind of is, I don't say predetermining, but influencing how they interact with her in like the present day. But this character, he's new. He doesn't have like this long seated deep backstory with Brandy. And so kind of setting that up and kind of figuring out how they would interact with each other and how that's going to like influence the people who are witnessing this interaction, kind of like ripple effects throughout the story. Just like kind of working that out is just, I find that to be incredibly fun. Like I enjoy rewrites. I do, because it's like, it's not as daunting as like drafting the first time from a blank page, but it is also like you're still creating in a lot of ways. And it's really fun to be like, oh, I can just add this here into this segment of the story. And that'll give it so much more life and like a fresh breath, where it's just like, with drafting, you're just like, creation, blank page. Let's have fun with it. So yeah, let's see here. La dropped a link to her site, so for sure check that out if you guys are interested in checking out her blog. I recommend it. And she said I've also got a short fantasy romance story on there as well. So free story. Click the link. Check it out. Also, if you guys want to check out the first chapter of We Are Dying Gods, I will be updating that in the near future, but it is up on my website, so you guys can like check that out, see if it's something that you might be into, pre-order it, request it at your library. Yo, please request it at your library. That would be amazing. And it's absolutely free. So, something that I would like to do maybe for this campaign, if Benjamin says it's okay because he's in charge of the finances, but I would like to do how some other authors do and be like, hey, if you submit proof that you requested it at your library, then I'll send you like the pre-order merch. I would like to do something like that, but I don't know if that's possible. I have to check with Benjamin because he's the responsible one. So we will see if that comes to fruition. But like I said at the beginning of this, I am really trying to stay on task and not just be talking the entire time. So we are going to go ahead and jump into this next sprint. If you are new or just coming in, welcome. I hope you're being productive. We are going to put 25 minutes on the timer. Chill Hop is going to be playing in the background. And when you hear me talking to you again, it is time to come back and check in with the rest of the class. So hope you guys are productive and we will chat in 25 minutes. So good luck. right, y'all. That is it for that sprint. So let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. This is also your remember. This is also your reminder that we are taking a 5-minute break. So this is your time to stretch, breathe, drink some water, do whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself. So, that being said, I am almost done with this chapter. I think I am adding more content, so that's taking a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I'm okay with that because the conversation is coming together, and like I said, just trying to make sure that I'm not forgetting any of the characters. Like, oh, where is this person? What is that person doing? Kind of that, but I've gotten to the part where it's basically I don't say a copy and paste because like I'm literally retyping everything, but basically like a copy and paste at this point. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Like I said, I'm excited to get this chapter done because the stuff that's coming up next, there's a lot, and chapter 1 is kind of like, I don't every chapter 1 is like where you're laying the groundwork for the rest of the book and the expectations, the characters, all of that. So, trying to be mindful that obviously this is book 2, but also, being mindful that there are some people who might not have read the first book since it came out in June. So, just kind of making sure that there are enough reminders of what's going on without being too much, and like also keeping things moving forward. So, yeah. Let's see here. Celeste said, I finished my warm-up sketch and actually liked it a lot, so I posted it on my Insta stories. Ooh. But I got ahead on this commission. Ooh, awesome. Dope. Honestly, I have this idea, y'all, and again, this is totally like a Ben has to approve it thing, but because, if y'all don't know, I just realized this. Benjamin is my husband, but the reason I say he has to prove things is because, like, within the actual company that I have put together, Written in Melanin, LLC, he's actually, like, the chief financial officer. So, like, when I say it, I have to, like, ask him. I'm not just saying, like, oh my gosh, she has to run all of her finances by her husband. No, like, he's actually the person in charge of the financial things to make sure that I don't spend money that I don't have, right? But anyway, I digress. I just felt like I should clear that up because I realized the connotation that I could be creating here. But if I can run it by him, one of the things that I would like to do is create an edition of the book where it has all of the pre-order artwork and stuff embedded into like the book as like full page spreads, kind of like a light novel, but not necessarily a light novel, if you feel me. So that's kind of what I would love to do at some point, because when I tell y'all the artwork that Celeste is creating for me for this book is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait for it. I think y'all are going to absolutely love it. Y'all are going to absolutely love it. Also, JC just hopped into the chat. Hello, welcome. Hope you are thriving today, ma'am. Let us know what you're doing, what you're working on, all that good stuff. But yeah, we have about 2 more minutes before we're going to jump into this next sprint. Honestly, our next sprint may be our last one. Anything beyond that is definitely going to be bonus points because, like I said, I have another meeting that I have to prepare for. So my goal at the very least for these sprints is to finish up chapter 1 and get started on chapter 2 so that I can be focused. Honestly, y'all, the way that my brain is set up, I might be doing writing sprints like I did when I was drafting We Are Dying Gods, where it's going to be like every day she's on stream trying to get this stuff done. We'll see how that works out. Might work out, might not, but yeah. Always glad to know you like the work I do for you. I love the work that Celeste does. If y'all don't know, I highly recommend, if you are looking for a Black artist to create your Black cover and your Black character commissions, please reach out to her because she is extremely talented. She did the cover, everything related to the Wrath of the Gods series. So the cover for book 1, the pre-order artwork for book 1, what's under the dust jacket, the scene breaks, all of that. Celeste did all of it. And the cover for We Are Dying Gods, she did that as well as the limited edition. The only thing she didn't do was the map. Ben did the map, but everything else she's done. So highly recommend reaching out to her, working with her. But I am going to say, y'all better not fill her schedule up so much that she can't work with me no more. I am going to say that. But for sure, get in touch with her. Yeah. So yeah, I'm something, but your energy might motivate me to get some work done. I hope so. I'm feeling pretty good today, you guys. Like it's Thursday. I don't feel overwhelmed for once, probably because I got most of my meetings done at the beginning of the week. So I have one more meeting today and then I'm good. I'm done until Saturday. I do have an author panel that I have to participate on Saturday for about an hour. But after that, I'm good. I'm chill. I don't think I have. No, I lied. I do have meetings for next week too, but I'm feeling pretty good. And working on my rewrites is giving me life. Like this is it's very easy. I'll say for me to be like, oh, and just kind of get like caught up in all the other stuff that I have to do. But like writing is what gives me life, what gives me energy, and I'm like, this is why I started doing everything else in the first place. So I just really enjoy it. I'm glad to be doing it. I'm glad to be making time for it and getting my life under control with this tick tick. Because if y'all have not heard me talk about it, tick tick is redefining my life because I'm getting organized and the time management I've always struggled with, I'm getting better with. So love that for me. But that being said, we are going to go ahead and get into this next sprint. So if you're just coming in, we are doing 25-minute sprints. So 25 minutes on the clock. Chill, hop in the background, and when you hear me talking to you again, it is time to come back. This may or may not be our last sprint, so work like it is and put your best foot forward, get it all done, leave it all on the page. So that being said, I will talk to you guys in 25 minutes. All right, you guys. So that is it for that sprint. So come on back. Let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. As for me, I got up, I stretched because I was in need of it. I've been munching on my little Tic Tacs, and I am almost done. Like I literally have maybe 2 paragraphs left before I finish this chapter. So rewrite is good. Rewrite is good, y'all. This book is gonna be long. Like I knew it was gonna be long, but like this really finna be long. But that's okay. That's okay. Um, yeah, yeah. Cause already I've got like, y'all. How? What? Crap. I've got almost 2,000 more words than I had before. So take that for what it is. But it's all good stuff. So hopefully that counts for more, for more than it doesn't. But but yeah. So I am getting ready to finish this up, wrap this up. I think for me, this was going to be the last sprint for today, simply because I really do need to get up out of this chair. I need to, I don't know, I feel like I just need a break from tackling this. So I'm going to finish this chapter, and then I will probably get ready, just like go ahead and get ready for my meeting, and go ahead and get things in order so that I am ready to go for everything else that I have to do today. So, for everyone who showed up and showed out, thank you so much for coming to write with me, hang out with me. I appreciate it. I may or may not be back tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see, because this is really helping me just to be like, I need to be here in front of the screen actually doing the thing. So, may or may not be back tomorrow. We will see. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. If you haven't already, please go ahead and tap the like button. It helps the algorithm out to know that you like content like this. And also, this is your last reminder to stretch, breathe, and drink some water. Please remember to take care of yourself. I forget that often, so I say this as often for you guys as I do for myself. Let's see here. Celeste said, I'm just about done with the sketch to send off to my client. Awesome. Love that. I'm excited. And yeah, yeah. Also, a reminder that while we're waiting for everyone else to come back, do the last check-in, a reminder that if you haven't already, please for sure check out We Are the Origin and We Are Dying Gods. I would really appreciate it if you would request them at your local library. That costs absolutely nothing, just logging in and being like, hey, I want this book. That helps me out a whole lot. And also, tell a friend about it. That's also absolutely free. There are links for everything in the description box below. If you haven't checked out the Written in Melanin podcast or the Melanin Library, I highly recommend that you do that. There's a lot of good stuff there. And yeah, that's it. I'm not going to spend the last 2 minutes plugging all of my stuff. Just know that if you would like to support me, my books, what it is that I'm doing in all of my endeavors, I do have a Patreon, patreon.com/CM Lockhart. And that goes to helping me that I can make sure that I can pay Celeste for these amazing book covers, as well as editing and everything else that goes into indie publishing. So yeah. Also, I give good stuff. I always say what it's for, but like also if you join my Patreon, I do give updates and breakdowns for indie publishing on a semi-regular basis, as well as exclusive videos talking about things that are going on. So if you've ever been interested in my mentoring services or anything like that, I do share a lot of similar information on my Patreon. So there's like benefits to signing up for it as well. I feel like I never mentioned that part. But yeah. Let's see here. Have a good day, and yes, I hope everyone has a good day, and share on your social media. That's also free. Yes. Sharing is absolutely free. Sharing is caring. So, if you want to, you don't have to. Obviously, everything's at will, but I just like to let it be known. But yeah, that is it, you guys. Basically, once the timer runs out, stream's over, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. But just a reminder to take care of yourself, be nice to the people around you, and read books, read diversely, support Black authors, all of that good stuff. And I'm going to say it one more time. Links for all of my stuff is in the description box below. You can pre-order We Are Dying Gods, which is what I'm working on now. And hopefully I'll have something fun to announce in the upcoming days with my next series. So if you're part of my Patreon, then you've already kind of gotten a sneak peek glimpse at what's coming up. But hopefully I'll have more to share with you guys in the near future. We will see. We will see how things work out. But that's it for this stream, you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful Mother's Day weekend if I don't stream tomorrow. And yeah, until next time, you guys, I hope your days are lovely and your books are interesting.